वेलकम है आप सभी का ऑर्गेनिक कंपाउंड्स कंटेनिंग नाइट्रोजन के चैप्टर के पार्ट 2 में, इसमें हम करने वाले हैं आज प्रेपरेशन ऑफ अमीन्स। तो इसमें हमारे पास पहला मेथड होगा फ्रॉम नाइट्रो कंपाउंड। तो नाइट्रो मतलब NO2, NO2 से हम बनाएंगे NH2। इसमें हम H को प्लस करेंगे, O को करेंगे माइनस, यानी कि ये एक टाइप की रिडक्शन है। रिडक्शन करने के लिए हमारे पास होने चाहिए रिड्यूसिंग एजेंट। तो रिड्यूसिंग एजेंट हमारे पास कौन कौन से हैं? पहला लिथियम एल्यूमिनियम हाइड्राइड, दूसरा SnHCl, तीसरा FeHCl और चौथा हमारे पास है हाइड्रोजन प्लेटिनम। इसमें सॉल्वेंट हमारे पास होगा इथेनॉल। तो ये 4 रिड्यूसिंग एजेंट हैं जो किसी भी नाइट्रो कंपाउंड को चेंज कर सकते हैं अमीन में। लेट्स टेक फॉर एग्जांपल, हमारे पास दिया है RnO2 और मैंने इसमें से कोई भी एक रिड्यूसिंग एजेंट डाल दिया, तो आई विल शो इट बाय नेसेंट हाइड्रोजन। तो ये चेंज हो जाएगा RnH2 के अंदर। लेट्स टेक ए रियल एग्जांपल। तो हमारे पास है लेट्स से CH3NO2 नाइट्रो मीथेन। इसमें ऐड कर देते हैं SnHCl, तो ये चेंज हो जाएगा CH3NH2 यानी कि मीथेन अमीन में। इसके बाद हमारे पास है रिएक्शन, दैट इज हॉफमैन अमोनोलाइसिस reaction, and that will take place by SN2 bath। तो हमारे पास स्टार्टिंग मटेरियल अमोनिया होता है, साथ ही में उसके साथ होगा RX। इसमें जो X है ये लीविंग ग्रुप होता और इट विल बी ए पोलर कंपाउंड। इसमें चार्ज का सेपरेशन होगा। X will have partial negative, this will have partial positive. So what will happen? That ammonia will attack the R, this bond will break and we will get RnH3 positive plus X negative। उसके बाद ये X नेगेटिव यहाँ से H को ले लेगा और हमारे पास बनेगा RnH2 प्लस HX। अब मान लेते हैं कि हमारे पास RX एक्सेस में है, तो इफ RX is in excess, so what will happen? RnH2 जो फॉर्म हुआ था वो फिर से RX के साथ रिएक्शन में पार्ट लेगा एंड ये लोन पेयर इस पे अटैक करके इस बॉन्ड को ब्रेक कर देंगे और हमें मिलेगा यहाँ पे R2NH2 पॉजिटिव प्लस X नेगेटिव। फिर से X नेगेटिव यहाँ से H पॉजिटिव को ग्रैब कर लेगा और हमारे पास बनेगा R2NH। अगेन अगर मेरे पास RX प्रेजेंट हुआ फिर से, तो फिर ये लोन पर अटैक करेंगे, ये बॉन्ड ब्रेक कर दिया जाएगा यहाँ से और हमें मिलेगा R3NH पॉजिटिव प्लस X नेगेटिव। अगेन ये X नेगेटिव यहाँ से H को निकाल लेगा और हमारे पास बनेगा R3N। अब लेट्स से इस अगेन R3N में मेरे पास अगेन बच जाता है RX lastly। So what will happen? This lone pair again attack on the R, this X bond will break and lastly we get R4N positive X negative that is your quaternary salt. तो यानी कि अगर हमारे पास RX एक्सेस में होता है तो हम अमोनिया से डायरेक्टली क्वाटर्नरी अमीन बना सकते हैं, दैट इज कॉल्ड एग्जॉस्टिव अमोनिएशन। ओके, नेक्स्ट हमारे पास है रिडक्शन ऑफ नाइट्राइल। नाइट्राइल मतलब CN, इसको हम साइनाइड भी कह सकते हैं। तो इसके लिए भी हमारे पास रिड्यूसिंग एजेंट होते हैं। कौन कौन से होंगे वो रिड्यूसिंग एजेंट? नंबर 1 विल बी सेम लिथियम एल्यूमिनियम हाइड्राइड। नंबर 2 will be hydrogen in the presence of nickel catalyst, or we can also have sodium amalgam in the presence of ethanol। तो ये हमारे reducing agent है। So what will be the reaction now? We have RC triple bond N. When we add any one of the reducing agent onto this, we get RCH2 NH2, that is the product. If I take a real example, let's say I have this compound CH3C triple bond N, and let's say I had lithium aluminium hydride. This will change to CH3CH2 NH2, this compound. Also, if we have, let's say, isocyanide, then by the same reducing agent we will get the secondary amine. How? Let's look here. We have, let's say, RNC isocyanide, and I add hydrogen in the presence of nickel. What will I get? RNHCH3, that is your secondary amine right there. Okay. Now let's say we have amide here. Amide stand symbol is RCONH2. So we'll use reducing agent again, and in this case reducing agent will be same lithium aluminium hydride. It will be the first step. In the second step we will add water. So what happens? We have RCONH2, we add lithium aluminium hydride. In the second step we add a water molecule. What we get is we get RCH2NH2. This thing will reduce to CH2. Next we have the important reaction for board purpose as well as for IIT JEE and NEET, that is Gabriel phthalimide synthesis, or we can say reaction. So first of all we will be forming phthalimide. So to form phthalimide we'll start with phthalic acid, that is called phthalic acid. We will heat it in the presence of ammonia. So if we heat phthalic acid with the ammonia we get this product, and if we heat it again water will be removed and then we get this kind of structure, that is called phthalimide. So now we'll use the phthalimide here. We'll add strong base, as this phthalimide is the H here is acidic in nature. So base will take on the edge such that we form a salt. Now this salt will be used further. So we have the salt here. We'll add Rx, partial negative, partial positive. X will be some halogen, it will attack on the R, this bond will break, and we will get this structure. And lastly, what we'll do hydrolysis using base, or also we can use hydrolysis using acid, whatever you want. So this, if base is chosen as hydrolysis, we get a salt plus RNH2. But if we get to choose acidic hydrolysis, we get this thing. Our starting material again, which can be used in this reaction. So hydrolysis depends which product will be formed. And next we have again an important reaction for board exam, and that is called Hofmann bromamide degradation. So bromamide is comprising of two words. Brom means bromine and amide means RCONH2, and here degradation means to lessen, कि हमें इसको कम करना है. अब कैसे कम करना है देखते हैं. तो हमारे पास है RCONH2, हम ब्रोमीन डालेंगे इसमें, साथ ही साथ हमारे पास बेस भी होगा. बेस के रूप में हम चूज़ करते हैं सोडियम हाइड्रोक्साइड को. स्टोइशियोमेट्री इसकी 4 हो जाएगी यहाँ पे, एंड द प्रोडक्ट्स वी गेट इज RNH2 प्लस सोडियम कार्बोनेट प्लस sodium bromide and H2O. So this is our primary amine. And one thing here should be remembered, that Gabriel phthalimide synthesis is the best source to form primary amines. So these are the reactions which are important for board exams, and for the competitive exams we are going to do some more reactions which will help you in the IIT JEE or NEET exams. So now we are going to do some more reactions which will help in the exams of IIT and NEET, जिसमें हमारी फर्स्ट रिएक्शन है लोजन रीअरेंजमेंट रिएक्शन. इस रिएक्शन में हम रिएक्टेंट के तौर पर लेते हैं हाइड्रोक्सेमिक एसिड को, यानी कि ये, दैट इज कॉल्ड हाइड्रोक्सेमिक एसिड. तो हम इसका हाइड्रोलाइसिस करते हैं बेसिक कंडीशंस में. And we get amine plus CO2 will be released. Second reaction for here is Curtius rearrangement reaction. So in this reaction we are going to take acid azide, that is RC double bond O N3, that is called acid azide. It is heated, and then with aqueous workup heating will do rearrangement of the species, and H2O will produce H, which is required to form amine, and CO2 will be released. So what kind of rearrangement does it have? Let's see. So we'll see here the mechanism. So let me open the azide structure first of all. That is the azide structure we have. Now if I draw its resonating form, a conjugating structure, it will be like this. So what happens here is this electron will shift here, this bond will shift here, such that we get this kind of structure. Now with heating, this R will shift here, this bond will break, and we get this kind of structure. And this also comes here, such that it doesn't have any vacant bond, and plus N2 gas will be released. So this is the intermediate waveform. Now this is hydrolyzed. So when R and double bond O, C double bond O is hydrolyzed, we get amine plus CO2, this kind of structure. And next we have Claisen-Schmidt rearrangement reaction, in which we will use starting material any carboxylic acid, which is then treated with hydrazoic acid in the presence of sulfuric acid, which will act as a catalyst. So hydrazoic acid, what will it do? It will replace OH with the azide. Now after that we know what to do. First step will be heating, second step will be aqueous workup in the presence of base, and we get amine plus CO2. So we get primary amine with that method. And next we have reductive amination of carbonyl compound, in which we will be using any carbonyl compound. Let's say I am using here any aldehyde, and that aldehyde will be treated with hydrazine in the presence of water, such that this H2O will be removed, and we get this intermediate here. And now this is reduced in the presence of H2 nickel, and we get amine, that is reductive amination of carbonyl compound. Also that can be done with ammonia as well, So water will be removed and we get this thing, imine. And after that formation of imine, we'll add H2 nickel such that amine is formed like that. We can also form secondary amine by that method. In place of ammonia, what we'll do, we'll take a second primary amine. What will happen? The water will be removed so that we get this structure, and then we just have to do reduction with hydrogen and nickel and we get secondary amine. And next we have Reiter reaction. In this reaction we prepare primary amine in which we have tertiary alkyl group. That is, we will have to prepare this kind of compound. So starting material in Ritter reaction is tertiary butyl alcohol, which is reacted with concentrated sulfuric acid in the presence of HCN, and the product we get is this thing. Tertiary butyl amine. Now we must know its mechanism also. So let's talk about the mechanism here. So we have tertiary butyl alcohol, we have sulfuric acid. It is used to protonate the OH group. So H positive we have here, OH have lone pair, H will be taken and water will be removed, so we get a tertiary carbocation which is stable enough. And after that this tertiary carbocation is attacked by HCN and we get again a different kind of intermediate. This is called nitrinium and a cation, which is resonance stabilized. So what happens is this bond will shift to nitrogen and we get this structure here. And now the plus charge comes on the carbon. So water is also there. Water will attack on this carbon such that this thing is formed. And then there will be migration of H from this OH2 to N and we get this structure. There will be tautomerism and this H will go towards the nitrogen and we get this structure. like that. And at last, with addition of more water, it is broken into amine, plus we'll get the acid. It's broken into amine and we get the acid here. So that was the last reaction for the IIT JEE and NEET exams in the chapter called carbon containing nitrogen compounds. So main thing here is to learn the reaction, not the mechanism, because mechanism is asked rarely. You should be able to know the reaction, which type of reaction it is. So I hope you get it. If you have any doubt, you can ask in the question. तब तक के लिए stay healthy, be safe. Thank you.